Hi everyone, I'm just coming to share with you a few tips to having a successful social media group. And I am mainly going to talk about Facebook on this particular video. So for anyone that's interested in looking at Nutrimedix as a side hustle, having social media, I personally believe, is an integral part of this business working for you, because it means that you can make the best possible use of your time, that you can actually be promoting your business while you're sitting on the couch watching television, when you've got your systems in place, and things can be working for you when you're not actually working yourself. And I have definitely proved that with how I run my business. So 95% of my whole business is actually run on social media. So there's different things that you can do. You can create a public page. So that's different from a private group. So creating a public page is something that you go onto Facebook, and I'll do that on another day. I'm going to talk groups, but it does mean that it's public, so anyone can view that, and it does need to be maintained within the Nutrimedix guidelines. When you're organising a private group, that's when you can be a little bit more creative, I suppose. You still go within the Nutrimedix guidelines, but because not everybody can see it, only the people that you personally invite to the page, invite to the group, which is great. So first thing is you need to be a member of Facebook. The second thing is you need to go into Facebook and click on groups, and then when you click on groups, you go into, there's a little plus sign, click on the plus sign, and then that will give you the option then to create a group. And then you create the group, and it'll ask you to name the group. Now come up with something. Mine's Lisa's Beauty Bar. It can be as simple as that. So make sure that you've got a name that you remember, and make sure that your group has your name in it. So I would not be calling it Beauty Beyond, okay, or Beauty for You, because when people are looking for you, it's so much easier if your name is actually in the group name. So it just makes it easier for them to find it when they're going into Facebook. So that's one definitely key point. Make sure your name is in the title of the group. Then when you do that, you've got a choice to make it public or private. I would make it private. So start off with private. That means, again, only people that have access to your group can see everything in your group. You can change it at any given time to go public or private, but definitely make it private. Then you are going to do a little blurb about what people will see within your group. And I'll be honest, I don't even really remember what I originally wrote, but it would probably be something along the lines of, this beauty bar is designed to help you with your daily beauty needs, from skincare to color, with tips and tricks, some fantastic beauty hacks and amazing deals given weekly, something like that, and it's as simple as that. And then you go into invite, and you hit invite, and then you invite the people that you are friends with on Facebook. So like anything in this business, it's a numbers game. You can't have a successful group if you've only got a small number of people. So I have maybe 700 in the group, and out of that, 5% would order. On a good month, 10%. The 5% that order are extremely regular, like literally clockwork every single month. But it does give me a lot of scope left to tap into all those other people that aren't ordering, so that's a good thing. But just to give you an idea, so don't ever get upset when you've set a group up and you've got 20 people on it and people don't order. So you're looking at anywhere from 5 to 10% is probably pushing it, success rate on who will order from the numbers. So it's about building your numbers, really, isn't it? Building your numbers, inviting people to come and view your page, and you invite them from your main Facebook page. So I don't have any Nutrimedix at all on my Lisa Marie Hall page. It's all about social, what I do socially. But every now and again, I might put a little blurb up and say, come over, love you to come over to my beauty bar, see what I'm up to, and I'll give you a $10 voucher for doing so. Do anything to invite them over so that they can come over, because you've got to build your numbers. Now, on my page, it's only customers. I do have some of my consultants and I do have other people in my other teams just to view it really. But you girls that are starting out, just put your customers in there. So family, friends, work colleagues, customers. When you start sponsoring people, so you're building a business, do not put those people in that group. Okay, because if you start off that way, then it's really hard to change it. You need to invite those people to the Hall page so that then they're part of that group. That's really, really important that you actually split those, okay? So invite customers only. So once you've done that, it's about posting. What are you going to post? You can copycat anything you see from us on the Hall page. You can go to the Nutrimetics Australia New Zealand fan page, and they have amazing videos. They have lots of different things that you can copy and paste to that. Now, some of you might be really not even familiar with where do you get your pictures from, and that occurred to me. I shouldn't take it for granted. So I do suggest you talk to your upline, but basically what you need to do, you need to save images onto your phone. I find it easier onto my phone. So when you see us showing you the brochure and individual pictures on the Hall page or the Australia New Zealand Nutrimetics fan page, you go on and basically you save those pictures so they go into your gallery, and that means you can post those from your gallery to your actual page. So that's kind of like the logistics of things. Where are you getting your content from? Your content comes from copying whoever you can. We're all a family and we're all happy to share and make things successful for you. Okay, so you can literally, I am more than happy for you to copy things word for word, okay? But you know, a lot of the time it's really good to put your slant on things. So content, that's the easiest place to get them from, but build your content from saving your pictures into your gallery on your phone. Now, what you need to realize is that successful Facebook page comes from being very reliable and consistent at your posting, because the more you post, even though you mightn't get traction at first, you will start to get traction. You cannot post and then do nothing for 3 or 4 weeks and then post again and expect to get following. It doesn't, Facebook, Instagram, it doesn't work like that. So you need to be very regular so that it's top of the news feed. So I would personally suggest that twice a week you make 2 particular days. It can be 10 minutes. It's not, we're not talking a lot of time here. And you make those your days and you start posting some amazing specials, and you can make them quirky, and you can say it's Monday Madness. Take a look at today's top 5 deals, and then post 5 deals from the specials brochure. I don't actually post the link to the brochure. I prefer to post individual specials. I get a much better take up, I should say, than actually posting a link. The only time I do a link if someone specifically asks for it and I send it to their inbox. Okay, so you get more impact, more power in the punch from individual posts that are focusing on 1 or 2 items. If you put way too much on there, then people don't know where to look. Okay, so little bits, but regular, once or twice a week. I think it's a great idea to offer free draws. At first, it will be to offer free draws, free products, free vouchers to get people to come over to the page. My page is very specific about selling. I do how-tos, but I'm not into, posting a picture of me having a cup of tea or showing some fruit and saying how vibrant it is. I personally don't do that. I'm very to the point. I'm there to help them purchase their products and make it easy for them. and give them a great deal, and then give them some information that I know will make things interesting for their skincare and their color needs. So I pretty much do stick by that. That doesn't mean that's the right way. That's just the way I do it. Okay. There are certainly guidelines that people say work. The Facebook gods that have said, you know, you have to interrupt your sales posts with social posts as well. I believe I do that in a different way. So I do a lot of lives on my page. You mightn't feel comfortable in doing that, but when I do the lives, I will talk about other things besides Nutramedex. I might talk about what I did today, what they're doing today, what's going on in my household. People love to know all that. So if they know you're going to keep doing that every time they see you, they come on just to hear what you have to say when it comes to that. I might say, oh, I'm cooking a chicken curry tonight. You know, I wasn't sure if I was going to make it more Indian curry or a Thai curry, and get them to ask questions. You ask questions and get them interacting, and it just builds up this connection between those that are watching and those that will actually say or make a comment as well. It's taken a while for me to build that, but I can assure you it definitely works. So please don't give in and get fed up with this. It's a process, but it absolutely 100% works, and it's very, very enjoyable. Okay. Now, if you're not the type of person to want to be in front of the camera, you don't have to be, you could talk and not show your face. You could that could be a thing, you could actually just show a product with your hands and talk about the product. These are my top picks tonight. This is my Better Than Botox. For those that want to keep their skin tight and firm and fill in those lines, then this is the product that you need to go with. So you tell a little story. That's definitely something for another day, is to teach you girls how to close a sale. That's another time. But for now, it's just about setting your Facebook up, why we're doing Facebook, and then we'll move on to other things. So you can video yourself, you can go live, or you can just, as I said, show your hands. But I do believe you're going to get far more success if they hear from your voice. So you need to put you in the picture somewhere, somehow, definitely. And pick 2 days that you're going to. If you post every single day, they'll get sick of you. It doesn't have the impact. So I do a Sunday night sesh. That's when I go on for maybe 20 minutes and I talk, and then I might do something midweek. So you can pick your mark, what is best for you. And when you're just brand new, you might just want to post up a few great deals, but think outside the square. Don't make them boring and just post a picture from the brochure without a blurb of your own personal input. So if you've put a picture on there about melon oil, it's on special for $29. So I would put the picture up, but I would give my personal opinion about this product, how I use it, what I've heard, if you haven't used it yet, what people are telling you about this product. This is an amazing product full of beautiful fatty oils that protect the skin and keep the skin young and can be used in so many different ways, and all of that they love to hear. So definitely put your slant on it rather than just using company material. There is another solution as well. You can join N Social. Now these are posts that are already done for you, but you must pay, I think it's $20 a month to have that. And they're all very, very professional. I have done that. I've done that before myself. And you know what? I've decided to just go with me. I'm not professional as in the sense, I'm not polished is the word. I wouldn't call myself polished. I would call myself quite down to earth and sincere. And I find I get much better feedback because of that. I've built the rapport up. A lot of the girls, you know what? I've never met them, but I feel like they're my friends. I really, really do. And I talk to them on Facebook privately, what's going on in their life, and they ask me what's going on in mine. And over the last few years, that's what we've built up. And I know they're very loyal to me because of that. Very loyal. And yes, many of them have become home shoppers. So what happens there though then they go over to the other page. However, I do keep them on my page, because if they haven't chosen to do the business, but they just want to see what I've got going with some extra special deals, sometimes they'll buy a few deals off me, and then I might inbox them and say, hey Cheryl, you're better off buying through your own account at the moment on that deal, because you'll get extra gifts and it's free shipping. And sometimes I'll say, you know what, grab that one off me because I bought it at a very cheap price and it's not available now. So that's kind of how I work it when they've been customers and that convert them over to VIPs. So I find the beauty of Facebook and why it's so exciting is because behind every one person is 100. So for every one person that you can get onto your Facebook group and ask them to share your group and get them to bring people over, I tell you what, you might have 5 people one day and a week later there's 25 there, and by the end of the month you could have 100 on there. So it will build if you put the effort and time into it. 100% it will, absolutely. So they're the first things that you've got to do. If I keep going too much, then I feel as though you'll be overwhelmed and you won't even start the first thing. So how about we start with that, and then we'll move on to the next thing, which will be more about content, how to post a sale, a good deal, how to close it, and some really good word choices when you're doing your videos, and to keep it as simple as possible. So I think your homework for now is to make sure that you've created a group, a private group, you've named that group, you've put a little blurb about what that group's going to be, you've put a picture of yourself. I like a picture of yourself because, again, people need to find you. So don't go and pick this amazing relaxation thing. As I said, they want to see you. And then start the invite, and then you do need to hit it with a couple of posts straight away. So some products that you absolutely love using, you need to source those images from our page, or you go straight to the Nutrimetics Australia New Zealand fan page, find the pictures on there, save them to your gallery, and then you can post them. So let's get going with that to begin with. And then what I'll do is tomorrow I'm going to post about content, word choice, and how to establish a regular I suppose, pathway to success with using just Facebook. Okay, guys, see you tomorrow.